So I created this short, quick video to kind of explain to you how you can keep the weight loss that you maybe experienced. Maybe you lost 1, 2, 3, 5, 20. I've had many people's 30, 40 pounds. That's usually with a 30-day program they can experience weight loss with that. How can you keep this weight loss going? Because it doesn't have to stop just again when the program stops. I'm again 15, 18 days past my 30-day program because I'm still eating all the healthy things I ate during the cleanse. I'm still continuing that diet and lifestyle. I'm still losing 1 to 2 pounds a week. So again, it's helping me maintain my healthy weight and getting back to where I should be. So I want to kind of talk to you a couple of little hints to keep the weight loss going for you as you move forward. First is I can't tell you how important it is the SP Complete. All it is a powdered form of vegetables. It's using that as a meal replacement. Even for your breakfast, just put a little water and milk. Use it again instead of a lunch. Eat this so it gives you all the vitality and nutrients that your body needs without all the extra calories. So again, it's a great way to keep that weight loss going. Also too is try to stay on the diet as close to possible for the first 10 to 30 days, and also talk about portion control. Also restrict all your carbohydrates, all of your limit your fats, limit your fructose. Fructose is big. Those are your sugars in your fruit. They're natural sugars, but they're going to cause weight gain. And also exercising. You need to do some type of exercising on a daily basis. Doesn't have to be long. I'll tell you my favorite exercise, how you can squeeze it in almost anywhere, anytime, and also it can be very beneficial. So we also want to kind of make sure you keep processed and refined foods out of your house. These are going to be the things you're going to quickly grab, and potato chips and snacks and ice creams and all that stuff. Just keep them out of the house. If they're not there, you're not going to eat them. Again, avoiding alcohol, that's just empty calories. Feeling deprived with a diet. If you feel deprived that I can't stick with this diet anymore, I'm just going to go nuts. Find different recipes that are, again, still healthy. A great resource is our newsletter on a monthly basis. My wife provides great recipes with it. Go to our website and also look, my wife has probably 50, 60 different recipes on there. Again, all of them are healthy. All of them are going to give the vitality that you need. Or just contact my wife at her email, Tina at Arnold Family Chiro, and she can actually send you more recipes. So it doesnyou have to be the same old recipes over and over again. Explore and experiment with food. That's how you keep things fresh and new. I also want to talk to you about a quick concept that a certain doctor came up with, that he's looking at certain different body types. We all kind of have different shaped bodies, and not that everyone wants to think, oh, that's my genes, I'm supposed to be this type of body type. It doesn't have to be that way. Those body types are more indicative of actually how your body's functioning and working, or actually more closely indicative of a dysfunction in your body that can sometimes be corrected, and it'll actually help increase your weight loss. And I prove the point that it's just not genetics is if you go back when we're 15, 16, 18, right? I mean, that's really when your body really stops growing the most. And really we all have a very similar body type, give or take a little bit. But when we get older, all of a sudden we have all these different body types that start to develop, and that's not the genes. The genes stop growing, again, when we were in our teens. It's how our bodies have developed, or this dysfunction that's developed that's actually caused certain body types to develop. So the first one he calls more of a liver type, where you actually have the pot belly, bloating after meals, you crave fried food, you're tired in the morning, you have stiff joints, right? Anybody can classify as a liver type? What you need to do to overcome a liver type is you need to have certain servings of meat, you need some organic eggs, all those proteins, you need also a handful of nuts per day, a couple handfuls of nuts. Those are your good fats, it's going to fill you up, and also lots and lots of vegetables. You also need to avoid things like fried food, bacon, potato chips, chicken. You need to avoid grains, get rid of the breads, get rid of the pastas, and you need to avoid alcohol, again, grains and all that stuff. There's things that we can also supplement to help your liver function better. One is going to be the cleanse. Your liver's types really respond well to the cleanse. We can also give things like Liviplex to your body that actually helps clean the liver a little bit more. And also power foods you want to eat is things like beets and cruciferous. Cruciferous vegetables are your cabbage, your kale, your Brussels sprouts, and all those good vegetables that are more cleansing to your liver to keep things clean. Also, beet and beet tops are great for the liver, so make sure you consume lots of those. The second type of body type is more your adrenal, where it actually has that buffalo hump on the back that you can kind of grab. It shouldn't be there. It also has that loose stomach where it actually hangs out over your waistline. These people are also unable to rest at night. They're tired around 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and also 4 p.m. when your adrenals are starting to transition. They have excess stress and worry. They crave salts because their adrenal glands need salt to function. And they retain a lot of water, especially around the ankles. Anybody sound like an adrenal type? What do we do with that? First of all, you need to eat smaller meals so your adrenals are enabled to digest things a little bit better. Do not eat large meals. Eat raw nuts in between meals to support your blood sugar. That excess blood sugar up and down is going to really stress out your adrenal glands. Eat at least a quarter teaspoon of sea salt in the morning and the evening, and do not overdrink water. How do you know when you have enough water? Is look at your urine. It should be a yellow color, not white. It's also critical to avoid for adrenal sugars, refined carbohydrates, and coffee and stimulants. Coffee is going to cause that adrenal gland to really kick high. What can we do for adrenal glands? There are certain things we can do. Nutritionally, there's a product again called Drenamin that helps support your adrenal glands. There's also adrenal complex, even Genema, which really helps support your pancreas, which is part of your endocrine system, which is your adrenal glands fall into. That also helps support that in the food cravings. The other one is a thyroid, all right? Who's a thyroid type? These are the ones where they're just heavy overall. Cold extremities, craves breads and sugary food, tired all the time. It's just not certain times of the day, but all the time tired. And you also have dry skin, your hair's falling out. Constipation is usually also associated with thyroid. What we need to do for thyroids is you need to eat lots of vegetables, especially kelp with iodine in it. You need to eat beans, you need to eat proteins, lots of proteins. You need to actually be light on the fat, basically, and make sure all your fats are the healthy fat from nuts. So just be very careful eating nuts, but make that a small amount. Organic meats and dairy, you make sure you're not causing your thyroid extra stress by consuming extra chemicals, and raw nuts in between meals, again, a small amount. Critical to avoid overeating. Stop even before you're full. Don't eat too many raw cruciferous vegetables. You actually need to cook your cabbage, your kale, your Brussels sprouts, all those great things. You actually need to have these cooked for the thyroid type, so your body can digest these. And again, avoiding breads, pasta, candies, cola, refined carbohydrates. And again, if you weren't to our thyroid class, you need to talk to me if you think you're a thyroid case, because we need to do proper thyroid testing, because symptoms on the outside can appear the same with these two different thyroid problems, to figure out what we need to do to support it. Because either way, we help people get off thyroid medication and actually feel and function better if we just know the right way to actually go about it, and that's doing with proper testing. What we can do to help people, thyroid complex, thyroidtropin, even Coleus forte is a great supplement that actually helps your thyroid kick into gear and actually helps you with your weight loss. The fourth type is actually ovarian type. These are where the saddlebags, all of the weight is actually from the waist down, through the thighs, through the hips, through the buttocks. You actually have bad PMS, hormonal problems. You have acne that comes out when you're cycling. You have cyclic pain. Mood swings and depression are also associated with ovarian types. What we need to do for ovarian types is, again, eat a lot of those cruciferous vegetables that cleanses your liver, helping your liver function with hormonal types. Also, again, you need to eat a good bit of proteins to increase fat burning. Hormone-free, you need to stay away. You need to buy really great organic eggs and milk, and also your meats all need to not have synthetic hormones in, which most processed meats do. Kelp is a great thing with iodine for ovaries. It helps support that. And also red vegetables and red fruit are very supportive. And it's critical to avoid all estrogen sources. The estrogen sources are things like eating out of plastics, commercial meats, and also dairy. And also sugar and refined carbohydrates are, again, very bad for ovarian types. So things that you can do, supplement to help build these ovaries back up so they can function the right way, is a product called Hypothalamex. We also use Chase Tree, which is more of an herbal thing. It does great for estrogen dominance, and also Simplex F. So if you have, and you think after going through one of these four body types, that you kind of struggle with weight loss, talk to me about this so we can actually match up maybe a nutritional program or protocol that could actually help these organ systems get back on gear, get back online, and actually start functioning and working well. And you're going to find those weight areas actually start to dissipate and get back to normal. We did talk about exercise. Exercise is so important. Again, controlling the amount that you eat, maybe by replacing with some SP shakes, but also doing exercise. I either love trampoline, which is great. You only need to do trampoline. And they have little small, what is called jumpers. You don't have to get the big kid size where the whole family can jump. Just a little one. You can just do a trampoline, probably 5 to 10 minutes, or do what I love to do, which is called interval training. Interval training consists of actually intervals of either speed burst and then you rest, speed burst and you rest. So it's either you can do it running, you can do it jogging, you can even do it lifting weights, you can even do it on a treadmill, an elliptic machine, whatever. What the goal is you warm up for a couple minutes and then you go as hard as you can for the next 30 to 45 seconds and then you slow down for a minute. And then you go at it hard for another 35 to 45 seconds as hard as you can go and then you slow down. And then you go again and you keep doing an interval, and really the entire workout can take 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. If you push your body really, really hard about 6 or 7 times for only about 30 to 45 second stretches, it really speeds up that metabolism, get your body going, and you don't have to get in treadmill for hours at a time or run for hours at a time. Workouts shouldn't be that way. You should be able to do it in a quick, concise manner and actually get your workout in, get the body benefits, and then move on. Alright, so hopefully this was helpful. I encourage you to continue up with the plan, and I encourage you to speak to us after watching this video so we can tailor-make certain products or supplements that your body needs to continue this weight loss, to really get your body again back to its normal healthy weight and get you feeling your optimal level.